Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Brightworks. Today we're going to be checking out some Beyond All Reason 1v1 action. We've got Master Bell 2, a very high-ranked player in the community. Huge ranking in the 1v1 setting. If we take a look here, we can see he's ranked 37, versus his opponent, on the other hand, Goopy. Playing in blue here, using the Cortex faction. I guess I should say Master Bell, also using Cortex. Goopy, of course, 46 in 1v1, so very, very high skill players, the both of them. This should be an interesting match to see. Now, I am super excited to see this. I personally need to improve my 1v1 gameplay a lot. I struggle a lot with my 1v1 gameplay. It's very APM intensive, constantly looking around, constantly trying to find something, managing run bys, managing all this different stuff, and I suck at it. So that being said, this is as much a learning experience for me as I hope it is to you, but feel free to enjoy nonetheless. Master Bell going for 2 mexes, solar, and a laser tower, light laser tower. Then moving up and claiming a 3rd mex before building more solar. So gonna have a really late bot lab here for Master Bell, but I'm sure that's all part of the plan. Meanwhile, Goopy going for 2 mechs, 2 solar, and the bot lab. So his bots are going to come out a lot quicker. But of course, I guess his economy is a little bit behind for now. You can see he's working with 7 metal per second, about 92 energy, compared to Master Bell, who is running on 9 metal per second, but slightly less energy at 65. What a exciting match this is going to be. We're playing on Comet Catcher, specifically Comet Catcher Remake 1.8. These are all the authors here in case you're curious about the map. 16 by 12, that's the size. And this map is great for small skirmishes, 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s, that kind of thing works perfectly on this map. 1v1s opens up a whole lot of opportunities for run bys, so these really light units, these grunts, these are going to be great for maneuvering all over the place, up and around and through the craters and all sorts of stuff. Things like these craters, you can see that you can actually maneuver bots through this little channel here. This is a pathway. And so you can actually hide bots in here and they won't be detected by radar. So that's a really good strategy if you're Armada. You can move a bunch of ticks into there early on in the game before radar comes out. And you've got a great chance of your enemy not expecting that. Now, these 2 players, I doubt if they're going to be caught by a trick like that. They're so high skilled, they're probably anticipating that already and getting prepared for it. Master Bell, of course, already prepared. He put up the light laser tower to guard all this stuff over here. But we'll probably see similar responses from Goopy as well. Although he hasn't made a light laser tower, he has stationed more grunts around his base guarding it than Master Bell has. Master Bell has gone much heavier in the construction bots. So we've got 3 K-bots. And Goopy also has 3 actually, so I guess they're pretty much tied. I guess 4, so Goopy takes the lead in K-bot positioning. But we do have a lot more army coming out of Goopy's factories here. Now Goopy has claimed a few more mexes for his own, so he's up to 13. Master Bell just slightly ahead at 17. These numbers might seem small, sort of insignificant at first, but they definitely add up in the late game. If you're thinking about, an extra 5 metal per second, but it takes you, a minute to get out of the early game, then you're certainly going to be ahead by quite a bit. That's at least a few units, and sometimes that's all it takes. Now, it looks like both players sort of pushing in these straight lines. Sometimes you see players split and go, they'll send their commander upwards, and they'll send their K-bots somewhere else, their construction units somewhere else. Looks like that's not the case here. Goopy looking to get this mex, but can't quite snag it before the light laser turret brings it down. And Goopy is securing himself a nice front line. Very secure. Going to be building these light laser turrets to keep everything steady. This mex looks a little exposed, as well as his radar, so that might be a potential point for harassment if Master Bell can find it. And of course, that is always the trick here. If we take a look at the player view, he knows that these things are here, but, it's kind of tricky to see. That being said, it looks like he spies it. Is he going to commit? He sees that one's low health and he thinks about it. He could be satisfied with just taking the grunt trade. Oh, but a little bit of slipped micro and those grunts are going to be toast. It really does hurt to lose grunts that early. But as a distractionary tactic, this one grunt manages to sneak through here It's going to prioritize the radar tower, but I think it'll get the mechs too. That's a great pick. Every mechs and well, for that matter, every structure you can get off your opponent is one less structure that they have to produce metal, deter your units, and all that. Master Bell drawing on the map, interestingly enough. Looks like him and Goopy are going to split this map almost vertically, with Bell taking a strong presence on the top, and Goopy sort of claiming everything below for himself. Now Goopy arranging his grunts all in one place. It's very dangerous because of this right here. Using this one grunt to kind of scout out, see, has he rebuilt this yet? What's going on? I almost think that what they're doing is almost the equivalent of a base race. They're really pushing past each other and trying to get to each other's base and destroy the unit production. Goopy making a mad dash. Yeah, he sees it now. He's like, wait a second, I can probably, handle whatever units you have. But I guess he decides against it. It'd be too risky to put his commander out there, I suppose. He's just not sure what units that Master Bell is producing. He hasn't seen grunts come out in a while, so he's thinking he's got Rocketeers, he's got Thugs, who knows, right? Now we do see some Rocketeers, Aggravators for Cortex, coming out for Goopy. Master Bell's still on a mostly grunt-based army, although he does have a few Thugs, 5 total. And these will be nice skirmish units. They'll definitely be good against these grunt waves here. Seeing a little bit of aggression here, taking out a light laser turret and a mechs, as well as a solar. Also seeing a aggravator go down and a few grunts. A few more grunts. I'm not sure what the plan is here, though. I wonder what the idea is here, because Goopy is kind of stepping into this territory and taking a lot of damage for it. Down to 60 health, and these grunts are pretty good, or rather the thugs are pretty good. So many units in this game, I do lose track sometimes. These thugs are a pretty good skirmisher unit. Definitely a bit stronger than the maces, which is the Armada comparison. Oh, Master Bell and too much. Oh, and that's it. What an unforeseen ending right there. Just a bit of an overextension by Master Bell. But that is going to be it. Well, that was a bit of a quick match, but I hope you enjoy. If you'd like to see more 1v1s, quick games like this, let me know down in the comments. Other than that, please consider subscribing. I won't harass you about it, but it does mean the world to me, and I really appreciate it. Anyway, this is Beyond All Reason, and I hope you enjoyed, and hope you have a great rest of your day.